The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. Hey guys, it's Marissa from Pittsburgh Fit, and today's nutrition tip is going to be on listening to your body. Some days you are going to be more hungry than others, and that's because you need more food. It's your body ultimately telling you that it needs a little bit more that day. So if there's ever a day where you find yourself overly hungry and you're trying to restrict it, don't do that, because this is just a sign, one of the many signs your body's going to tell you when it needs a little bit more. So listen to your hunger cues and really pay attention to them, and it's going to really help you with just eating healthy in general.
All right guys, I'm Anthony. I'm gonna take you through the movements of today's PF Go workout. Our first triplet is gonna be air squats, single leg RDLs, and broad jumps. So air squats, we're gonna spread the feet a little bit wider than our deadlift stance. We're gonna drop down into those hips, break the height of the knees. If you wanna pay attention to something else, we want your thigh to be a little downward ramp. So if I were to put a marble on your thigh at the bottom, it should roll down, even if you have super huge, super strong quads. Now our second exercise is gonna be single leg RDLs. We're gonna stand on one leg, slightly bend the knee, and you're gonna reach down to the floor with a nice elevation of the back leg, and then stand back up. Now, if you wanna make this movement a little bit easier, what we'll do is we'll put that back leg on the ground like a little kickstand, and you'll lower down, touch the floor, and then come on back up. We wanna work that posterior chain, those hamstrings, the glutes, the low back. We want it all involved here. 10 on one leg, then 10 on the other. Now we're gonna take the same movement pattern, and instead of doing one leg at a time, we're gonna work both in a broad jump. The movement pattern is exactly the same from RDLs to broad jumps. So we're gonna lower down, swing those hands behind us, jump, land, soft, jump, turn around, and repeat the process. We're gonna do broad jumps. Over and back is 2. We're gonna do a total of 10 reps. Just make sure you land nice and soft. Perfect. So we'll go through air squats, RDLs, and broad jumps one more time before moving on to high hang muscle cleans, high hang power cleans, and then hang power cleans. Now these can be done with a dumbbell, or with a pair of dumbbells, or with a barbell. We're gonna demonstrate it with a barbell for ease here. Now, muscle clean. The start position of all of these movements are the same. So a high hang muscle clean, you're gonna stand up nice and tall, bend your knees. It should feel a little bit like you're leaning back. So the first thing that you do is stand up and lock your legs out. Then you shrug, then you do a high pull. Now those elbows should stay above the bar. Keep them up for me, other way, high pull. There we go, high pull, then you're gonna drop the elbows down and through. Good, then we'll take it back down. So let's do it a little bit faster. So dip, stand, shrug, pull, wrap. Stand, shrug, pull, wrap. The first 5 should look and feel a little bit mechanical, and then we'll do them a little bit faster. Show me a fast connected one. Bang, good. Now there's only gonna be one difference after the first 10 to the high hang power clean. Muscle and power are a little bit different. So we have the dip, we have the stand, shrug, high pull. Now instead of just wrapping those elbows, you're gonna wrap and dip at the same time, right? Stand, shrug, high pull, dip and catch, and then stand back up. Both are explosive. The idea here is that you muscle clean a little bit less than you power clean, so we're gonna add a little bit of finesse as we go. Now our last exercise is gonna be a hang power clean. So it's gonna be the same catch as the second movement, but the starting position is gonna go down to the top of the knees. Everything else is the same. Stand, shrug, high pull, wrap, dip, and stand. Good. I know there's a lot of words involved here, but we just want to put it together and make it look nice and smooth. You stand all the way up, and then you drop under and catch it nice and soft. Thank you, very nice. All right, so we'll go through a second round of the muscle cleans, the power cleans, and the hang power cleans. Then we'll move on to the strength for today. We have 4, 3, 3, 2, 2 hang power cleans, or 8, 6, 6, 4, 4 dumbbell hang power cleans. We want you to go about every 90 seconds. That's about enough weight to do a set, change your weights, and move back up. So can you give me a couple hang power cleans for me? So we're gonna drop down to the top of the knees, catch it in a quarter squat, and stand up. Now as these get heavier, you can catch them lower and lower. Good, and then lower even still, but at the bottom position, she's still above a full squat, and then stand up. So you can catch it at any height as long as you're above a full depth squat. What we wanna see is that the first 4, you catch them up nice and high because they're light and you're strong. Then as we decrease the reps, we increase the weight so the difficulty goes up, and you have to actually receive it a little bit lower and lower and lower. Same thing's true for the power cleans with the dumbbells as is with the barbell. Go up in weight each set, challenge yourself here, work on the technique, it's a lot of fun. Now, we have a named conditioning piece today. That means today's workout is super easy. I mean super hard, whatever. Either way, Heartbreaker, 4 rounds, 4 time here. We have calories on the bike or rower, V-ups, hang power cleans, and an unbroken squat hold. Now don't take that too lightly. Let's go through each movement. First exercise, calorie bike or rower. We have 21 calories for fellas, 16 for ladies, or you can find yourself anywhere between those two numbers. That's our target. What we're looking for here is under 2.5 minutes per round. Not a sprint, but this is a nice aggressive moving pace where we're trying hard but not burning out in the first set. Then we have 15 V-ups. So we're gonna lay down on the floor, you're gonna squeeze your legs nice and hard, sit up and reach for those toes. You can fall forward, you can lay back at the end. Either way, you lay all the way down on the ground at the end and you touch your toes at the top. Now for you gymnastic cool people here, if you don't want to do V-ups, we can use the rig in the back of the gym here and we'll just do toes to bar. If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it, but you got V-ups as a substitution. From there, we have 9 hang power cleans. So this is just like what we did in the warm-up. Down to the top of the knees, pop it up, catch and stand. These should be done unbroken. This should be significantly lighter than what you got to in the strength. So our strength, we overload, then we drop the weight back down for the conditioning to make it feel nice and easy. Now our last piece, face this way for me. We have a 1-minute squat hold and down. Knees are above the hips. Now the one thing I want to make sure of in this position is that you're not just slumped down. Can you give me like a passive squat? This is where we go if we were just hanging out, chilling, working on our flexibility. But here you want you a little active, so those knees should be pushing out nice and hard. Weight is evenly distributed in the foot, right in the middle. The glutes and hamstrings and quads are engaged. Even some tension in the mid back and low back is super important. Good, relax and stand up. I'll save your energy for that workout. So then, we'll go through that cycle 4 times, but the cool part is after every round you get 90 seconds of rest. So that means we want the intensity moderately high. This is not a full sprint, but it is pretty close to that. 4 rounds of 21 calories, 15 V-ups or toes to bar, and 9 hang power cleans, finishing each round with a 60-second squat. Let us know how you felt about the 1-minute squat in each round. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.